Go on. Yeah,
However,
sorry.
you may see it that way at the fact that with the women that had come forward about him.
Angie, you've been tagged in some videos.
But however, no, I don't think AB is a predator.
Torian, have you been sent proof? Kat said that she sent it to you.
Proof?
To play the video.
Yeah.
When?
Say it, Sienna.
Yeah, if
I
people
don't
need
think,
to.
guys, I don't think AB is a predator.
Everyone
However,
needs to come
I
up
don't know
like-
anyone on this app. Anyone could be that. I don't know.
I'm trying, but everyone's talking.
Just one more question. What age did he say he met her again? He knew of her? Because it obviously
20.
wasn't 20. It wasn't 20, Angie.
15.
It was
Can we play
20.
the video and just everyone mute so we can play the video?
Okay.
So, I know what happened. I retracted the statement. Marty can go wild at 7 p.m.
Can you hear it?
I don't give a fuck. Right? I literally don't give a fuck. Seriously. Like, he can show his papers, but his papers are not really, telling you the full story. I retracted my statement because he told me to retract his statement. He told me to do it, and I did it because I didn't want another daughter in care. That's why I did it. So, yeah. And you all can talk, saying how are you. Doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. I'm laughing. And seriously, I'm not going to explain myself. I know what happened. I retracted the statement. Marty can go wild at 7 p.m. I don't give a fuck. Right? I literally don't give a fuck. Seriously. Like, he can show his papers, but his papers are not really, telling you the full story. I retracted my statement because he told me to retract his statement. He told me to do it, and I did it because I didn't want another daughter in care. That's why I did it. So, yeah. And you all can talk, saying how are you. Doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. I'm laughing. And seriously, I'm not going to explain.
That's the end of that video.
Right, can I just say, first of all, I don't know what statement she's talking about. She's retracted, first of all. Second of all, this is her statement. Now, we've got to remember, this is not me taking sides at all, but there's no evidence in that video. That's hearsay. That's her story. That's her side. Now, we also need to remember she may have a vendetta against Martin because he has custody of the child. Right, so stop with the hearsay. Where's the solid evidence? Show the receipt. Show your ID, and that's what we need to see. Show your ID and how. Now the child is 5 years old. Show the ID and as to how old you are now. I want to see solid evidence because that's that's her story.
Wait.
Wait a minute. There's always two sides to the story. Two sides. Now Martin's saying something, she's saying something else. But when she keeps saying about she retracted the statement, what statement did she retract? She's not once said that how old she was. She's not shown evidence here. So can someone send me the evidence of her actual age?
Angie, Angie, that's a bit of, you're kind of victim shaming a little bit.
No, I'm not victim shaming. This is TikTok.
Okay, but Angie, you got to understand,
One sec, Tori, let me finish. Let me finish, please. This is TikTok, right? This is not the court. This is not in a courtroom, right? This is TikTok. She has every right to be mad, right? Now, this is a man that has custody of her child. She has every reason that there could be anger, vendetta there.
I get that.
So what I'm saying is this is her side of the story. I want to see the solid evidence. So how old was she? Why can she not show her ID? Have we seen her ID?
I don't think she has to show her. Why does she need to show her ID?
Because it's TikTok. Because you're all questioning Martin. You're all questioning this.
Yeah, but Martin. Okay, but Angie, you got to understand. Before Martin even had a baby with her, she had already lost her.
One sec, please. When you say victim shaming, we're not in a court. We're not in a courtroom. This is TikTok. He has custody of her daughter. Is she angry about it? You know what I mean? So she's gonna be angry about it. Maybe, but this is her side of the story. This is all hearsay. Show the evidence. So you're saying that she's, some people are saying that she was 15. Well, then why can't she show the evidence?
But then Martin could show the evidence as well, Ange.
Say something. This is what I'm saying with
Martin has
evidence.
that evidence.
Wait, can I just quickly say something, yeah? This is the problem that we have, is that because there's no evidence, it does not mean that it did not happen. Someone is getting abused, sorry, trigger warning, raped or whatever. What do you expect people to take out their phone and record? Not everyone has that chance. Just because
Tori,
there's
I've
no
always said
evidence.
one
And
thing,
hold on,
Tori,
Angie,
okay.
let me just finish my point, yeah? This man knew that she had already had kids previously from an abusive partner and got rid of the
No,
kids.
I didn't know at the time.
Oh, you didn't know nothing. Fucking hell, you're just like a plank of wood, mate.
Yeah,
You
can I
didn't
just
know
say something?
nothing. What the
Can
hell?
I just say something, Notorian? However, this is TikTok. People lie all the time on TikTok. So what I'm just saying, show the evidence that she was, because some people are saying she was underage when they met them, and show the evidence of that. Because if she's telling the truth, she'd show that.
Exactly. Martin, have you not got
he
court
himself
documents?
said it.
Once Notorian, that video, what that meant nothing. She retracted a statement. What did she retract? What did she
Angie,
retract?
he's come on your platform many times and he said it out of his mouth that she was 17. He said it. 15, whatever.
Well,
He
show
said
me the
it.
video.
Martin,
But
do
why
you
does
not
there need
have
to be
court
evidence when
papers?
he said it? He
Yes, I
said
do
that
have
she was
court
young.
Oh
He
my
Have you
said
God,
got
it.
court?
You're
Have
not
you got?
listening to me.
That's
Show me the
ridiculous.
evidence of him
If
saying
I was
that.
her, I wouldn't show no ID. What the no. That doesn't make no
Well, then
no.
okay, then don't expect people to believe you then. Don't expect people to believe you. This is not a bloody courtroom, you know what I mean?
But
She has
has
every
it-
reason to be angry, and
Has
maybe
he-
she is angry.
But has he got
So
court
she has a
papers?
reason to lie.
What do you expect, yeah? The girl, yeah? Let's think of it like this. Realistically, whether he met her at the age of 17, 18, 19, 20, regardless, that girl was vulnerable. Yeah? Regardless
How
of what
do you know
anyone
she
likes
was
to say,
vulnerable?
she was vulnerable, Angie. She was in
How
an
do you
abusive
know?
relationship. That alone makes her vulnerable. What are we talking about here?
Yep.
Oh,
The girl was vulnerable.
No.
Angie,
No, I don't agree.
you can't.
I
Angie,
don't
you
agree.
say you've gone through DV,
Wait a
yeah?
minute, Torian. There's women that go through DV. There are different types of women that go through DV. There's a woman that is scared to leave that relationship, right? There's women that stay in that relationship and choose a man over their children. There's many situations when it comes to DV. How do we know she's just not a woman that just chose a man to stay with a man?
You need to stop.
And
Just
instead of her
stop.
children.
You just don't say
No, that's a
nothing
fact,
because
that's
that's
a fact.
wild. No.
No, it's not wild, Torian.
Angie, for someone that's gone through DV, that's a weird thing to say.
One sec,
Come on.
Torian, one sec. Listen, let me tell you, there's many women that, that choose to stay with a man that, and, oh, he loves me, and they put a man before their children. They would rather go out and leave their children at home alone and go out with a man. It's facts.
And that alone makes them vulnerable because they're being manipulated and they're scared.
Piss off with the vulnerability. You're okay. Seriously.
Yeah,
There's
fine.
women that hurt their children. Are they
Yeah.
vulnerable? All right,
Well-
women that hurt their children, are they vulnerable? They have their children removed?
People that hurt their children, of course, they're not vulnerable. They're abusers. What are we doing here? That's not. You can't put the two in the same bracket.
You're putting in everyone that has had their child removed as vulnerable.
Yeah, but okay. So let me ask you a question. Yeah, someone that's been through DV and they haven't left their partner, does that make them a bad individual? It doesn't make them a bad individual. It just means that sometimes not everyone knows how to.
It depends why they haven't left. Are they in fear? Then absolutely.
Because they're in fear of their life more time.
Torian. Not everyone is in fear of their life.
We're not in the 90s now, we're in the 2000s. There's a lot out there to help people with DV.
Yeah, there's
Okay,
not,
yeah, there is
not
a lot-
every
no,
woman,
this is
not
right,
every
I'm
woman
sorry.
is in fear
No,
of their
no,
life.
no, I don't agree with that. Hold on one second, yeah. Yes, there is a lot of. Hold on one sec. There is a lot of help. Well, a lot. I'm gonna put speech marks on that. I don't think there is help out there for DV. Yes, but do you know how fucking hard it is to come out of that relationship and to even take that step? Some women physically, not because they don't want to, physically cannot do it because it's hard for them. They're looking
Yeah,
over
but
their
that's-
shoulder
yeah,
constantly. That is
absolutely,
wrong.
but
Even
not
though there's
women
help,
are
that
like
doesn't
that.
mean nothing. Do you know how much
But not
women
women are
die?
like that.
No, do you know how much women die in the hands of men through DV? Do you know how much women every minute or something, 3 women die? Like, this is crazy what you lot just said. Even though there's help, that doesn't mean anything. Like, do
That's
fucking
not
better.
women,
You
that's
lot are
not all women.
ridiculous.
That's not all women. Look at the man that encouraged his girlfriend to hurt his child. Not all people.
That's not this. Oh, You lot are.
He
you lot
chose
are-
his relationship. One sec, Torian. He chose his relationship over his child.
Listen, I just feel like look, I've been through DV myself, innit? So I can understand. And there was times, there was times where, you do want to get out, but it's very hard. It takes a lot. Some people don't have that support. Some people don't have that strength of the mindset to actually get out. So I just don't think it's fair that people are saying, oh, well, there's help there. Oh, well, it's their fault. No one knows. Until you're in that situation, you don't fucking know.
She kept having babies. She kept getting
Angie.
pregnant to have them removed.
Oh, my God. I'm going on mute. I can't with you.
No, I'm sorry. You're giving these women an excuse. She kept having baby after baby, and all those babies were removed from her.
You know when the most dangerous time for a woman who's in an abusive relationship is? It's when she leaves. That's the most dangerous point for her.
But yeah, some women, but not all women. You're missing my point. Not all women. Some women literally choose a man they can leave, but choose not to leave. They're not living in fear. You're just talking about some women, not all women.
How do we know that she couldn't leave this relationship?
She maybe could have left that relationship. Was she living in fear? Some do, but some do not. Some
She's left the relationship on a lot of times and gone back to him. She's gone with different fellas and gone back to him.
There's just
there's
just some shitty mothers out there.
I want to say, that between 1 and 10 minutes, a female loses her life due to DV, and that's every day. So just bear that in mind, yeah?
Yes, we know that, Torian, but you're not listening to me. I get that. Yes, that is a fact, but not all women do that. Some women stay. Even though they could leave, they're not unfair. They could leave. They might not even be living with the guy. They choose a man over their children. Unfortunately, there's just some shitty mothers out there.
We're not talking about people that are we're talking about women that physically cannot. We're talking about women that find it hard, that want to and cannot. We're not talking about women that are putting their kids
Martin, could she have left that relationship? I don't know. We're talking about this.
Tony, can I just put something to you?
Yeah.
The mother of my daughter video calls. Well, no, she doesn't video call. When my daughter says, "Can I talk to my mum?" I'll video call her. And she says to my daughter, "Mummy's coming to see you tomorrow." And the last time she said it was on Friday to the baby's face. She's mummy's coming to see you on Monday and going to treat you. I don't know which Monday it is because she never turned up on Monday. She never turned up on all the occasions that she's telling the child that she's coming down.
But then you and I hear that's not nice for the child at all. But then you as the parent, you've got to understand that it's obviously causing more harm. Like, you've got to put your child first. And I'm sorry to say, sometimes that means refusing her to speak to her mother so that she doesn't get left in the thing. Like, every time, like, kids are kids. They're going to want, do you get what I'm saying? But I just feel like sometimes you have to protect your child in that sense. Do you get what I'm saying?
What you're saying
have you ever suffered DV?
Let me tell you something. Yeah, I have actually, but not everyone's DV.
Not easy.
Let me tell you something, Tori. There was a story I read about, right? That a woman that was in DV, a woman that was going through DV, okay, and she was going through DV, and what happened? And she had a child. Her grandparents took the child because of what she was going through, and the grandparents got custody of the child. So both parents, including the mother, she was all for it to get her child back, right? So she went through the court system and she got her child back into her care. The child is no longer here anymore because she signed the papers to get her child back, right? And that child is no longer here anymore. So who's responsible? Her as well. She's responsible for that. Even though she was going through that DV.
The system as well. The system failed that child.
Well, no, you're not listening. She failed her child. She did because she was going through DV, right? And that child was in her care, and both both of their care, right? So the grandparents took the child. She, as the mother, went to the court to get her child back. She did to get her child back, and that child's no longer here.
My kids were with me, Angie, when I went through it for 12 years. My kids had to witness it. But see, until they're in your head, it's not as easy just to walk away from a relationship like that when they have you mentally and
some people don't
tortured,
have
drained.
grandparents to, sorry to cut you, some people don't have grandparents to fall back on, or parents. Some people are just alone. Sorry to cut you. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I'm lucky I have my mum. I'm lucky I have my mum and dad at the time whenever I actually grew the courage to walk away. So I did after 12 years, and that's where my kids were with my mum and dad. And I'm lucky and grateful because I took a breakdown from what I had to go through with him.
Oh, sorry you had to go through that, Mum.
And I'm telling you, I went through every kind of abuse.
Do you feel that your children should be removed?
No, my children shouldn't be removed. Because to me, my kids are my kids. I did not want my kids.
One sec, Bambi. One sec. Is it, sorry, Bambi? I can't
It's Tommy, you know me. I used to be on with James Ozzy, you know me.
Right. Okay, so you don't feel even though you're going through DV yourself, you don't feel that your children should be removed?
No, I don't think they should be removed, no.
One sec, can I ask you why?
Because they're my kids.
Right, so to me that's quite selfish, and let me tell you why. Because children, they witness that, they see it, and they hear it, what you're going through, and that's sad what you're going through, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, but I rang and asked for help in the end.
One sec, this is why we have a problem with mental health, right? Where children, they witness what they witness, they see what they see, and they grow up to have really bad mental health.
100%.
In my eyes, a child should be removed. Let me tell you why. That one case I've just told you about, the woman that went through DV, right, that had her children removed, right, by her grandparents that were safe. She requested to have a child back. Like you're saying here that they're your kids.
Oh, I fought and got mine. Yes, I got mine back.
One sec. Her kid is not here anymore. So I do believe if you are going through DV, yes, even though that is sad and it's not your fault, and I understand the reasons you're scared, I get it. But I do believe children should be removed in a DV relationship, in a DV surroundings, absolutely.
They should, and yes, they should be removed. But at that time, my kids were my safety. Like, if I have my kids, he won't touch me.
So you used your kids and
he won't hurt me because I was.
So what one say? So you used your kids?
No, I was low. I was low.
Well, you're saying you used your kids for your safety.
Yeah, I was low.
I think most women do that, but I don't think it actually works because the men still touch you in front of your kids.
No, it doesn't. And then that's why whenever I had enough and I phoned myself, the local authorities, to ask for help.
Sorry, Angie, that's out of order. I apologise.
How was that out of order? You did.
You just said to her that she used her kids. That's not what she's saying.
You did. You used your kid for your safety.
Angie, apologise. You can't be wrong and strong.
One sec, Paul. You did. Because you wanted your kids around because you're saying he wouldn't touch you around your kids, so you use them as a shield.
She's not saying that. She's saying that her kids are her safe space. What she's saying is her kids got her through it. That's what she said. She's not saying when he's angry, she gets her kids and put them there so we don't hit her.
No, that's not
No,
what she's
it's
saying.
not what she said, Torian.
That he would not hit her, if she had her kids with her. So she used them as shields.
Yes.
This is crazy.
Yeah, yes, because I felt safe. My kids were young and I felt safe, but now I've seen.
You know what? All I'm hearing is about yourself and how you felt safe, and you had to have your kids around you because he wouldn't hurt you in front of your kids. So you had to have, they were your safety blanket. But what about your kids' mental health? Seeing that, hearing that. What if he turned on your kids? All I'm hearing is about yourself and not your children, and how what your children was going through.
But he never turned on my kids. He bought my kids to keep them quiet, and that's whenever I'd had enough.
All I'm hearing is about yourself and not your kids.
No, he used to buy my kids, go and buy them this and that to keep them quiet, so they wouldn't go and tell their nanny or granda what he was doing, and stuff like that, until I had
So they still
enough. And
witnessed
now,
it though, don't they? If he had to buy him to stop him from talking.
yeah, but now I can hold my
Vienna,
hands
shut
up.
the fuck up. You're pissing
You
me off.
shut the fuck up, Torian.
Like, seriously, shut up,
Shut
bro.
up.
You're actually
Shut
chatting
up.
shit. Stop it.
Shut up. If
Like,
you can't
don't say
talk
that.
for
You're
your
actually a
kids, then you're
mother.
fucking
You're a
shit
mother
mum.
yourself.
End
Like,
of. If
come
you
Can
on,
I
can't
man.
talk for
interrupt a
yourself, you're a
second,
shit mum.
please?
Remember,
Think
you
about
just
your
came
kids
back around,
first.
Angie. Relax.
How's
then.
about that?
Fucking weird, bro. What you're coming
Put-
out with. It's
But
mad.
Think about
Torbjörn,
your kids first.
I don't think I'm wrong for what I'm saying. All I'm hearing, sorry, is I don't know the rest of your
Like,
name.
what the
All
hell?
I'm hearing about is
No,
yourself
listen
and not
here,
the
Angie.
children.
I agree. My kids should have came first 110%. But
I have
at
to
that
say,
time,
right,
it is hard.
I have to say, like, I've spoke on here before. I was a child who witnessed my mother's DV, right?
Yeah.
And I was the oldest of 5
Yeah,
children,
we have.
and we witnessed it all. So as much as mothers try and protect, we still hear it. We hear the smashing of the plates, the slamming the doors, the mother screaming, the being chucked to the ground. We still hear all that, whether we witness it or see it. We hear it.
Yeah.
We hear it, we see the
He more or
bruises or
less, he did
broken
it to me
bones
at
the
night
next
time.
day.
When my kids were sleeping, he did it to me more at night time. Where when I was in bed, would have come in and tried to strangle me. You know,
Be
were
careful what you
once.
say, guys. TikTok friendly.
And I did have to get the police involved as well. You know, I did have to ring police.
Well, I'm going to kick you. Can you come back though, please? Because I don't want you getting banned. You just got to be TikTok friendly, guys. Okay, but jump back in the box. Who's next? Sullivan, are you here?
I am.
Hello.
Hello. I think as much as you want to protect a child in that situation, they do still hear it. They do still see it. They see the bruises the next day, the broken bones. And it is, at what point do you put your children first?
Yeah. Yeah. And then they develop mental health
Yep.
because of what they witnessed as a child. So I do believe a child should be removed.
Yeah, and I agree with that.
Yeah. Who's
If you're
next?
getting the police round every other day for domestic violence, there's something up and kids need protecting.
Yeah. And listen, it is sad what women go through. Men go through it as well, don't get me wrong, but it is absolutely, but we've got to think about the children first. Who's next in the boxes? Anybody?
Can I just, am I okay to talk for a second, please?
Yeah.
Sorry. I've been here for like the past 2 hours listening. People have been getting called bitches, people are getting aggressive, people are getting so defensive because of Martin. What is so great about this man? Because people have expressed multiple times, every single time he comes up in the boxes, that they are uncomfortable with him. They are uncomfortable with his life choices, whether they're legal or not. It doesn't really matter. It's disgusting. Sorry, Martin. I just don't understand what's so great about Martin that we're defending him heavily to the point we're even forgetting what we're talking about. Like, this is serious. The stuff that is being said in this live is so damaging. It's so damaging to say you'd be okay with your niece bringing home an old man if he was rich. Like, this is how Jimmy Savile got away. This is how all these people get away with what they have done because of their money, because of their name, because of their fame. There are women in here literally defending this behaviour. Do you guys realise how much you actually hate women?
Wait a minute.
Are you aware of what you're saying? Truly. Forget Martin. Forget Martin. This happens. This is a real thing that happens.
Exactly.
Grooming happens to adults.
Whoa, wait a minute. You
No, let
cannot
her finish,
compare.
Angie. You don't like getting interrupted. Let her finish.
Okay, finish it. Now carry on.
I sat here for hours keeping my mouth closed. I sat here for hours listening to the stupidity, defending predators. Now I'm talking. Like, go ahead. What's the defense again?
The defence for
What's the
what?
defense?
Can I just
but
say,
women
I
do
can't
this, but
believe
women do that. Oh, you're bringing up yes, Cheryl Cole's a predator. Women are predators as well, okay? Celebrities are predators. No one is sitting here saying, oh, don't talk about my Cheryl Cole. We know this.
But
Right, can I just say something? You cannot compare what we're talking about to Jimmy Savile because that's pedophilia. You know, that's a pedo, right? Martin isn't a pedo. She was 20. Okay, so
saying he used his money to like his money, like
Yes,
his.
I can.
that's
Because
how
you're
it is.
literally here saying
Okay,
you'd be all right with your niece coming home with a
Oh,
50-year-old
okay, I get what you're
bloke
saying.
because he's got
But
money in his pocket.
Right, okay, I think I said that. But that's how it is, that's life. That's a fact. When you look in the celebrity world, okay, when you see women in their 20s and 30s going with 60, 70, 80-year-olds, it's because of money. They have money. If you know, that's that's life. That they do. And you know, the parents that they're okay with that. You know, it is all about money.
And people are okay with it because no
But we're
one's
not
saying
It's
it.
talking about Jimmy
disgusting.
Savile.
It's
When it comes to
equally as disgusting.
one sec. When it comes to Jimmy Savile, that's completely
No one's
different.
okay with it. No one is
When
okay
you're talking
with
about
it.
Jimmy, yeah, but when you say, wait a minute, love. When you're talking about Jimmy Savile, that's completely different. That's someone that's underage. That's a pedlo, you know. But we're not talking about Jimmy Savile or pedlos here. Okay, this woman is 20. She's of age legally. Okay, the celebrity world, all your supporters, all the people that you support, I guarantee you, the people that you support in the celebrity world are probably with or have gone with 20-year-olds,
So my
30-year-olds.
Go
But
on.
that's what they have done. Who do you support? Tell me what celebrity you support.
That's why you don't idolize people you don't know.
Okay, so who's your favourite musician?
I literally could not give a flying fuck about celebrities. I'm in the real world. I'm existing here dealing with real things every day. Like, I'm not bothered about these people who could not contribute anything to my life, who have never worked a proper day in their life. I'm not worried about these individuals who sit on wealth and don't have to worry about what we have to worry about. I don't care about them. I don't admire people I don't know. I don't admire people because they're famous or they're rich or they're a good musician or they're a good model.
There's still a lot of chat on the chat saying that he said 15. I remember him, but has anybody got that video?
Can I just say something? Right, Gal, can I just say something? You want to talk about celebrities that you probably support? Let me give you a list. You got what's his name, Jamie Lee Lewis. You got Elvis Presley. You know, the list goes on. You got many people, many.
Donald Trump. Don't forget Trump.
Yeah, you got
Hugh Hefner. Hugh Hefner.
Yeah. You got that's pedophilia that have gone with kids. Right, we're not talking about Jimmy Savile.
They are predators, whether they are female or male, whether they are rich or not rich, whether they are famous or broke.
Yeah, there you
like,
go.
they are predators. They are predators, okay?
Why are they predators?
Name any celebrity that has had a disgusting relationship. I will tell you now they're a predator. I'm not going to defend nobody.
Why are they
Cheryl Cole is a
predators?
predator. Anybody else on the list?
Why are
They're
they
all
predators?
preds.
Why?
Okay?
That's you, but a number of people still look
You're
up to
asking
them.
why are they predators?
Yeah, I'm asking.
I'm not sure. Really sure.
I'm asking, Torian.
But Jamie Lee Lewis, yes, he went with his 14-year-old cousin, and his music is still being played today. 14. I'm not too sure about Elvis. I'll take that one back. But there's many that you support, that you play you play their music, you make the money.
Whoever you're bringing up to defend this situation, you are correct. They are a predator. You're the one bringing up famous people. You're the one bringing up. Sorry, you brought up people having money, right? You brought up that would be a valid reason, like for someone to pass as a predator. That's practically what you said, and that's dangerous.
I never said
like,
that.
no, if my daughter brought up a 50-year-old man,
why don't people?
if my
because that was not my words. My words were if they had money, if they had a lot of money. And that, money, a lot of people do go with people for money. Young people, young women, 20s, 30s, 60, 70, 8-year-olds. Look at that Nicole, the one with the big, I can't remember her name, she's dead now. She went with a 90-year-old because due to money. Okay. But what I'm saying is I never said predator. I never said that. I'm not saying Martin is a predator because we don't know her situation. I don't know if she's a vulnerable woman. Because she's had a kids does not make her vulnerable. Because she's been in a DV relationship, in my eyes, does not make her vulnerable either.
That's my issue.
Not in that way.
What's so great about Martin?
I
Like,
don't think
what
I don't
is
think anybody's saying that Martin is great.
so why is he always in the box and everyone in the comments is
He's
heavily
not
talking
always
about
in the
how what
box.
he is? Okay then, apologies for being incorrect, but you can't dismiss what he did was morally wrong. Like, you actually cannot act like this is okay, because it's
Then
not.
I'm
And
immoral
multiple people,
too.
so many people are uncomfortable with this and they're saying it in the comments. So why would you not listen to a massive group of people saying this is wrong? Why are we just sitting here saying, but women do this, but women do that? Why are people coming up and sharing their DV stories? Like, they have to defend their situation and defend their choices. Like, I don't
Let me tell
understand
you,
it. I
the
literally cannot
law.
comprehend. You get with a young girl, you are attracted to young girls, and people are blaming the young girl.
Okay, legally,
What?
love, legally,
It's
he's
not
not
normal.
qualified.
Why is he not
Right.
with somebody his own age?
Right, Al, legally, I get what you're saying, right? I get it, right? But legally, he hasn't done anything wrong. In the eyes of the law, he's not a predator and he has done nothing wrong.
Legal does not make it okay.
That's the
Literally,
problem,
like,
the law.
do they
Because
not
it
do
should
like
be
that hunting
illegal.
thing with
However,
foxes or something? Isn't that legal? And you'd like disagree with that because it's morally wrong?
What I was trying to prove earlier is there are some women
You care about
that
more.
go
You care
with
more about
people for
animals than
money.
people. Are we okay?
Angie, I'm going to jump down.
All right, Martin.
All right. I'll still be listening in.
Oh, okay. Who else wants to have their say in the box, guys? Just jump in. Anyone in the box that wants to have their say? It's called grooming. Oh, everything's grooming in your eyes.
And I just want to flip it. I mean, there must be certain situations, certain scenarios where it's actually the woman that chases the man, whether it's because he has good finances or for whatever
Sullivan, do you
reason.
hate women or something?
No, not at all.
It's
No,
given
not
that
at
you
all.
hate women, man. This
Why
is
do I
living
hate
on
women?
the things you're saying.
Like what, Torian?
Like, you keep trying to justify, like, we understand, yes, some women go with older men for money, whatever it is, but it's like you just keep, like, you're saying you're just bare against women. I just don't get it.
No, not at all. What have I said that's against
It's
women?
given that you're very, like, male-centered. That's what I'm getting off
not
you.
at all. How am I against women?
Because you haven't once not justified what men have been doing, but you just keep going on women this, women that, women that. So it's just given you're very male-centered is what I'm saying.
All I've heard, Torian, is if
Lee
you are
Turtle,
a
I don't
man of
hate
a
men.
certain age,
Some of them I do.
you get a partner that's a lot younger than yourself, you have to be a groomer, you have to be a pred. I was just flipping the coin and saying
normal grown adult is into young adult.
Sometimes it's
Highlands make
actually
me.
the woman that chases the man.
Can I just
It's
say,
not always the man
Linda, shut your
grooming or
mouth.
being a pred.
No Ducks has sent you a video of a 17-year-old boy being with an older woman, just to put that out there. She keeps saying it in the comments.
I'll have a look.
I think, you know, I'm not defending men, I'm not putting women down, but I'm saying you can reverse the roles. Sometimes it's not always the man that's a groomer or a pred.
We know that. We literally know that. Plenty of little boys get assaulted by women. Plenty of moms assault their children. We know there are so many sick women on this planet. Plenty of women go for young lads.
The younger woman is attracted to the older man.
Can I just say, men can also say no?
I think that's like mental health issues.
That's a mental health
Do you not
issue.
think they maybe have issues in terms of an absent father? Because
so are you saying I have mental health issues?
Yeah, it is, because I just think like this girl next door.
Do you want to come with me to my
Because you're
GP and
attracted
sit
to older
down and
men.
find out if I have mental health issues?
Is that what you're asking me?
Seriously.
I think your hard drive needs checked as well, Sullivan. I'm not gonna lie.
Mine, you can come and check my hard drive anytime
I
you
don't
like.
think you're understanding it. Young girls who feel like an older man is their safety is concerning. I don't think you're like, what made you be in that position of thinking an older man could like give you so much more? What what were you thinking? That's what I'm trying to understand.
What do you mean? What was I thinking?
Somebody who is vulnerable is not.
No, I entered a very happy, healthy relationship.
Okay, so next door I have this young.
I had a very good job, so I didn't have to rely on his finances.
Okay, and that's good for you, but that's cleaning up the case for everybody.
No, Barbie Child has just put, I'm a younger woman looking for an older rich man to prey on. Now what?
You'd have them queuing round the block, Angie. They'd be queuing round the block.
No, someone else just put that in the comments. Well, what? Yeah.
Honestly,
Are we all looking for that? I'll have all the rich men.
Some women are very male-centered, and it just shows.
No, I'm not Taurian at all.
Babe, I just said some. If the shoe.
Yeah,
I'm not. Torian, can I ask you a question, right?
What?
Let's put your daughter. She's 20, right?
Whose daughter?
Yours.
Don't fucking put that energy towards my daughter. Just say an imaginary fucking person.
She comes home with Michael Jackson. What's your thoughts?
I would say you're with a ghost because Michael Jackson's dead.
Well, he is dead, but
allegedly.
Okay, then she comes home
You lot are going way off topic.
I say play along, Torian, right?
Comes home with
How old
Kane
is
West
Michael
then.
Jackson? Let's say he's in his 60s now, right? And she comes home with Michael Jackson. Hey, this is my partner, Mum. What's your response? You're like, wow! Oh my God! We've hit the jackpot!
Can we leave Michael Jackson to rest in peace?
That's what Tori will be. We've hit the jackpot.
And that's exactly why he got away with what he did.
See, and this is the issue,
you knew
Angie.
Michael Jackson alone, he was innocent.
It's not even funny.
Yeah.
It is funny, Michael Jackson.
But we don't know that.
Exactly. No, I do think Michael Jackson was innocent.
Answer, because she's going to sit there thinking, oh my God, she'll be going around to everyone. My daughter's dating Michael Jackson. That's what she would
No,
be
I
doing.
wouldn't, mate. But he's listen.
would.
I would. Do you know what it is? Yeah, this is the thing. Yeah, my daughter's not gonna be out there dating older men because as a child, you meant to teach your children. Yeah, and a lot of women are not. A lot of parents are not there and are not teaching their kids and giving them that protection. And that's the problem with today's society. A lot of kids don't have their dads around. A lot of kids are coming from broken homes. Do you get what I'm saying? And you really got to really teach your kids. Like, you got to teach. I'm sorry, like, even when you've got to be straightforward. When you're talking about private parts to your kids, use the right fucking names. Don't be calling them different names. Like, you've got to really teach your children about periods. Even if you have sons, teach your kids about periods. Teach your kids that it's okay to get rejected. Teach them these things. And I promise you, they wouldn't have... like, come on, man. As parents or guardians, whatever...
What do with anything, Torian?
Angie.
Why is everyone calling this man?
Torian avoided the Michael Jackson question.
Angie, can I ask
my
you
daughter
then?
ain't gonna be dating fucking Michael Jackson. He's dead.
Angie, what if your niece came home with an older guy? What would you do?
How much money has he got?
You already answered
he's got
that.
the same wealth as Michael
money.
It's
Jackson.
a serious conversation, guys. Come on.
Okay, who is he? Is he Michael Jackson?
Yeah. Let's say Michael Jackson's son who inherited all his money.
Oh my God, I've been telling everybody.
Are you being serious?
Martin, your niece brings home Martin. What you going to do then if your niece brings home Martin? What would you say then if look at him there, if your niece brought home that, what are you saying about that?
Listen, if my niece came
Moderators, calm the fuck down.
I'm gonna be serious, right? If my niece said that she was with someone that's a billionaire, let's say a millionaire, billionaire, whatever it may be, I'd be happy for her. I'd be like, she's set for fucking life.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
You don't even know how people be making their millions and billions. This is the thing.
She came home with an ordinary man that had nothing. I'd be fucking...
Wait, Angie, listen, yeah? Money is the root of all evil. You lot are saying, oh, you'll be okay if the man... You don't even know what the fuck he had to do, whether he had to bend over or fucking do whatever he's doing to get those millions. This is what I'm saying. Money is not everything.
Right, Torian, you're asking me, she's 20. Not underage, but she's 20, right? And she came home with a celebrity that had a lot of money.
We're talking about if she was 14, 15.
Well, that's different. Of course, I'll be fucking at the police station.
Angie, can I just have the big box
talking
a
about
minute?
a 20-year-old, and we're not talking about that. We're talking about someone that's 20.
I still think that's wrong, though.
Angie,
I'm
has Martin
telling
got
you, Top
proof?
Girl, I'm not going to lie. If my niece came into my door right now and said, I'm dating Michael Jackson, I'll be fucking telling everyone and over the moon
I'm
for
sorry,
her.
I just wouldn't. I don't give a fuck. You
That-
can't
that's
sell.
No.
You can't. It's like selling a child away just for millions because
she's
you know it's
20.
no.
She's
You
20.
hold
But
on. You
Top
think you
Girl,
know
how
it's
many of these
morally
young girls?
incorrect, but you do it
What?
anyway.
She's 20
But how
years
many of
old.
these young girls
I'll
are
be over
chasing
the moon.
No,
the
I don't think
footballers
so.
around the bars and
Oh,
everything like
piss
that?
off.
And it's
So would you.
these
You're
young
a
girls
liar.
thinks it's acceptable, and it is wrong.
Angie, can I have the big box a minute, please?
Okay, well, can I just say one thing before Martin? The thing is, right, if my niece came home and to me, it would be she's set for life. She's going to have everything she's ever wanted in her life. We're not talking about someone that's underage. We're talking about someone that's an adult in their 20s.
All right, so her
To me,
young
I'll be
adulthood taken
over the
away
moon.
from her.
Because, wait a minute, Top Girl, please let me finish.
Go on.
To me, it's like she's going to have everything she wants in life. She's not
Auntie,
going to have
money-
to. She's not going to have to struggle to get there. She's going to have everything. I would be over the moon, absolutely. In her
Auntie-
20s, yes, but not obviously if she's fucking 15.
Money's
wrong.
not everything, though, Ange.
It's not everything though, but people argue. That's the root of all evil. When is that? People argue over money. That's
What
what the
if it's Martin
majority
then,
of
Angie?
divorces. The majority of divorces are over money. You know, I'd want her to enjoy her life, and you know, let me ask you a question. What's more important to you, love or money?
Love.
Love. Angie, what if it was Martin with your niece?
Yeah, but mine's got no money. I'd be fucking fuming.
And there you go. There's the problem.
Anyway, I think he's got proof. Can we see the proof? Martin, have you got proof of her age?
Yes.
See money for me. There you go. We'll have won the money.
And
You would have proof of their age because if it's gone to
What I'm
court,
trying to say to you, Top Girl, how many women and men they date people for money and money
Put down the
only?
birth
It's
certificate,
high. A
Victoria.
lot of people do it, and there's nothing
Again,
wrong with
Nikki?
it. One sec, can I just say, well, please? There's nothing wrong with it either. You know, look at that Nicole woman. You know, the one with the big boobs that date that 90-year-old. He knew she was after his money. He's a businessman. He was a billionaire. You know, big up to her. Big up to her. She had the life she always wanted. That's how I see it.
Can we see
And you
Martin's
want
proof?
niece to marry Kenneth?
No, I'm going to put Martin on the big screen one sec because he wants a big screen.
Right, for those of you that wanted to know all this, just let me see how to turn this camera over. How do you flip it?
Well, he left her nothing. No, James, he left her everything. The family. Can I just explain what happened with the Nicole case? Correct me if I'm wrong. He did leave her everything, James. His family decided to get involved, and I can't remember the outcome of that court case because there was a big court case about it. But he did leave her it.
Angie, how do I flip the camera?
There's a little video, and then you've got to press save. He did, James. Honestly, please research it. He left her everything. The family were fuming, and they took her to court.
That was the person I was going on about. It was about 90. You just
He's
said
the
it
way
was
I
90,
see it.
was
He died a
older.
happy man. That family should have got nothing because they didn't even bother with him.
Here, Angie, for those that are all shouting and screaming. There we go. That's my daughter. The name is in her mother's maiden name.
Doc's your daughter's name.
Right,
She's
she
only a
might
little
not
girl.
got nothing, but that's because of the family intervened and took her to court.
There we go.
But
That's
he
my daughter.
did leave her. He did leave her everything.
So she's 25.
There's the mother's date of birth,
26.
which I'll
She's
show you
26
there.
now, so she would have been
2021.
20, going on 21 when the child was born.
And there is what I told you before about the mother and the children being taken away from her.
Don't show that bit. That's disrespectful. You
Don't
don't need
show
to
that,
do
Martin,
bit. You've
because
done the
that's-
dates. That's all you needed to do. Turn it off, Edge. Don't let him do that. That's that noise.
I don't.
Wait, hold on 1 second. Top girl, 1 second.
Private business out.
Wait, 1 sec. That doesn't prove that he didn't meet her at 15. That just proves that how old she was when she gave birth. That's not really proof of anything. Just saying.
Well,
but
you
people were
want to see
calling
the
her
date of
like
birth,
PDF
her
Torian
birth
and
date and
saying she
everything.
was 15.
Other people want. Okay, one sec.
Mate, you're a
People,
fucking
She's
wrong, and you
25, not
absolute
26.
cunt of a man you
Her
are.
daughter's 40.
Top Girl, can we just TikTok friendly, please?
Can I swear at him in Pakistani then?
Okay. Well, as long as
Most
it's
people
not
don't
going to get you
care
banned.
whether
Hey,
it's
Angie,
legal or
one
not.
second.
They
Hold
don't
on, one
care about
second, one
you.
second. Everyone take a step back for a minute, yeah? What you've just showed, what is it that you're trying to prove? Because that just proves that she gave birth in 2021, yes, and she's 25, 26. But that doesn't prove when you met her. That doesn't prove the day that you met her or when you was around her. So it's really irrelevant
But
what
how's
you've
he
just
going to
come
prove
to
that?
show.
Torian,
it's
how's
because
he going to
people.
prove that?
If
How's
you
he going
think
to
about
prove
it,
that age she met her?
if you think about it logically, Torian, she's already had 2 children removed from her care. If he met her at 15, how old would she have had to been to have
That's
them 2
true.
children?
Yeah, that's true.
It's because people were
She already
saying
had
that
2
she was.
children.
Sorry, I know a girl
wasn't
who had a
15.
child at 12 in my
One minute,
year.
Top Girl,
Yeah,
Top Girl.
but
She's
two
not 12. She
children,
wasn't 12. For
Top
God's sake.
Girl.
One sec, Top Girl. That's true. She already had 2 kids removed, so she couldn't have been 15. She would have been a lot older.
Why would you continue to impregnate somebody who's lost their children to the system and clearly proven they're not
People
healthy?
do, though. People do, Al. People do all the time.
So there's a lot of responsibility on Martin as well, because why would you do that?
But he
Like,
can
surely
be
you just
morally wrong for what he done. That doesn't label him a pred, and that is the massive difference. It can be morally wrong, but not predatory wrong.
Yeah, I agree with that. Can I just say something? Because I'm going back on what Angie said before about, would you be happy if, your daughter turned up with a 60-year-old, 70-year-old guy who's got loads of money? No, I wouldn't. Would I be happy that I'd empowered my daughter to grow up, to make her own money, to not depend on a man, and to be truly happy and find the love of her life? Yeah, I would.
Yeah, the way I see it, Sarah, each to their own, you know what I mean? They're adults at 20, each to their own. And and there's many women in the celebrity world that meet men that are a lot older than them, that have got money, and they live that life they've always wanted to live, They might not love them, but they might not love them.
I'm sorry, I disagree. Maybe some, yeah. I'm not saying that's not what they wanted. Maybe some, yeah. But I don't care what you say. The gold diggers, they're only looking after one thing, money. And money doesn't truly make you happy. And, you can see interviews on quite a few celebrities. And, the decent ones will tell you that money doesn't make them happy. And, they've suffered with stuff. But I would sooner raise my daughter or son to be empowered by themselves, make their own money, make their own stamp on the world, than fleece an old man. And then he's kicking up daisies 5 years later. No, that's not a happy life.
I absolutely agree with
maybe
you.
not, but you can live a happy life, living the world, flying around the world and living the life you've always wanted.
Yeah, and so you're telling me that your daughter or son or whatever can't do that and they can't make their own money? And
I'm not saying they couldn't. I'm not saying that they couldn't. All I'm saying is, if I had a child, I'd want them to meet somebody that had money, that they would never have to struggle in their life. Because I grew up with, and it's all about financial, isn't it? Struggling to get by.
Yeah, but I grew up with models.
Let me just finish. Let me just finish, please. Struggling in life, not being able to go out, not being able to do things that you want to do, not being able to live the life that you've always wanted. And I just think that there's nothing wrong with meeting someone because they've got money. Because a lot of women do it, a lot of men do it, and that's
I've done it.
If they've each to their own, that's all I'm saying. Each to
We've
their
all-
own.
yeah,
because
we've all
many
done it.
many people, Sarah, divorce because of financial reasons, because they can't go out, they can't live their life, they all of that kind of reasons. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that, and I totally know where you're coming from, but I still wouldn't want my son or daughter to marry someone just out of money who was really old and, couldn't do the things that they wanted to do. They'd be sitting in the house while, I'm not being funny, they'd be going to bed. They didn't really find them attractive.
Right, okay, can I ask you a question, Sarah? Yeah, can I ask you a question, Sarah? So, what if your daughter, and she's educated, she's got money herself, she's got a great job, comes home with someone that just...
Which she has, actually. Yeah,
that
go on,
does not
say
work,
that.
that's got no money.
Say that again, sorry.
How would you feel about your daughter coming home with someone that's got no money to his name?
I wouldn't be upset. I wouldn't tell her not to because she obviously loves him. And I
Right.
think love is
And you
more
wouldn't mind her
important than money.
supporting him, no? You wouldn't mind she supporting him?
No, because we're living in 2026. We're not living in
Well,
the
all I'm
1950s
saying
where
is
a
that-
man should support a woman. It's equal now.
Yeah, and that's fine. But all I'm saying is, if I had a child, I'd want them. I wouldn't want them to. Now it'll be up to them, obviously, because they're an adult. But however, I personally wouldn't want them to marry someone they're going to be supporting. To me, I'd want them to be marrying someone that they can that person can support her.
And I do get that. I do get that. You wouldn't want someone like to be homeless and who can't, support them. I would that, but at the same time, I wouldn't want her to marry somebody who's got loads of money and she just for the sake of money, because that comes.
Yeah, but that might be her choice, though. That could be her choice, because some people marry out of money. Some people marry out of love.
Yeah,
Can I just say,
all I'm saying is I don't judge people, and
no, I know.
people
There's
do
both
marry.
sides.
People
There's
do
both
marry,
sides.
out of money. Well, fair play. Well, that's up to them, isn't it?
Yeah, and I can see both sides of the story.
And there is both them sides of people in this world, unfortunately, that do marry for money, and there is people that marry for love, isn't there?
It's a known fact that all these young girls are hanging around the bars where the footballers are, where the celebrities are. Do you know what I mean? It's a known fact. It is dating apps of that you can go for a sugar daddy and stuff like that. There is women out there that do that.
Of course it is, but it doesn't make it right.
But then who are we to judge them?
Why is it wrong? Why is it wrong?
I raised my daughter to never rely on nobody. She earns her own money, and she
same
pays her
how I raised mine. She's 24.
If I had a child, I'd raise them the same. But
Yeah,
however,
exactly.
I would like if they came home with someone that had a lot of money. That would be, I would be over the moon.
That's what I mean. I wouldn't judge somebody who does it the other way.
Anyway, that's just my opinion. Anyway.
Can we just go back to somebody saying why would Martin impregnate a lady who's had two girls taken off her? Like, why is that wrong? Like, he's obviously stepped up as a father. Like, so you can't blame him for impregnating her. Like, and also she was of age when she fell pregnant.
You're gonna blame then because it was him who was inside of her. I'm not gonna blame my own fucking dad, am I?
Yeah, well, why would you blame the man? Why would you blame the man? Why would you blame the man?
And you're saying like, oh, he stepped up. They're supposed to. Fathers are meant to step up. It's not a bloody like, oh, that's what fathers are meant to do. They're meant to. It's not a bloody like,
Yeah, but Toria, if you flip that coin, right, that he stepped up, it's what he's meant to do, and I 100% agree. Men should step up, but she's disregarded 3 children.
Yeah, so why is it? So he impregnated her, but it's his fault that she's already had 2 children taken off her. No, that's not. You can't blame him for impregnating somebody.
Yeah, to be fair, women also must stick up as well.
Exactly.
Stand up when they're having children. Let's be
Exactly,
fair.
and she's the one who's been in a DV relationship, and God bless her. But she's also had 2 children taken off her, and then he could have used protection. She could have been on contraceptive. But the fact is, it takes 2 to tango. So yes, he has impregnated her.
Can I just say something? Not every mother, not every woman is maternal. Not every woman has that maternal instinct. Do you get what I'm saying? It's very sad to say, but unfortunately, not every woman, you can lay down and have a baby, but it doesn't mean that,
Is it Martin's fault that she's not maternal, though? Is
100%.
it Martin's fault? It's Martin's fault that she's not paternal? Maternal, sorry.
No, sorry, I didn't hear you there. No, it's not his fault, no.
So, and he's taken the child, he's went to court to get the child, so he's obviously put the effort in, and obviously he's got, it is more, you can say it's morally wrong, and he probably knows more about the world than a 20-year-old girl. However, she is of age, and you've got to take that she has the capacity to be able to make that choice that she wants to be with an older man. Agree?
No one cares if Rix is in the box. He's a racist.
Gee, can I ask you something?
No.
Is this guy actually a teacher?
Me?
No, he's not. No.
Martin, is he a teacher? Because somebody wrote in the comments.
No, he isn't, Top Girl.
Okay. Just thought I'd ask.
Even if he was a teacher, Top Girl, there'd be nothing you can do about it because 20 is a legal age.
I'm not. Did I say?
I'm just saying.
Are you not letting Rick do it?
But you know what gets me though, Angie, is everybody's got so much. And what
Rex
Martin
is
did,
not in the box, guys.
what Martin done is morally wrong, right? And I don't agree with it. But you got actual DV perpetrators as creators on
What
this
was
app.
the question then? Am I a teacher?
Hang on, Martin. You've got PDFs on this app. Where is everybody's energy? Where is everybody's energy for these people that do box battles every night, who run on as creators, who are convicted PDFs and DV perpetrators? People need to like wise up.
Agree.
Yeah, hi, Martin. Yeah, Martin. People asking if you were a teacher, but I think that's just a troll that said that. Does anyone else want to have their opinion, guys?
Just said that she doesn't support it. She thinks it's morally wrong. So how is she supporting him? Don't worry, Nikki. I got your back.
No, I don't support Martin. Like, to me, it's morally wrong. And if it was my 20-year-old daughter, I would have had a massive issue.
So someone has put, he used, Tinker, he used to go around dogging sites. Angie, this man isn't right. Dogging sites, is that right for adults? That's legal, right? Is it? Well, that's what people do, right? And I don't think that is personal.
Doesn't make someone a PDF for going to a dogging site.
Exactly. People do go on dogging sites.
Martin, do you think it's morally wrong now?
Now that I know everything that I know now, yes, I do.
Oh, Dimitri Fortis.
Sorry?
Do you know Dimitri?
No.
Well, I thought you might be brothers.
Sorry? What did you say there, old girl?
I'm too old for you.
You sound about 90. What was you saying?
Does anyone else want their opinion or jump in the box?
I'll jump down, Angie. Somebody else can jump up.
Okay, does anyone want to jump in for their opinion, or anyone in the boxes want to add to anything?
Did somebody ask if I was a teacher, Angie?
Yeah.
It was me, the old one.
Well, I'll tell you what, love, I wished I was a teacher, but unfortunately I'm not. I can't read and I can't write.
How old are you, Top Girl?
85.
Martin, so you know when you obviously got her pregnant, you didn't know that she had previous kids?
No.
Okay. But isn't that what you... okay.
Sorry, Martin. No, hang on. No, sorry. Martin, you just said there that you can't read and that you can't write. I distinctly remember you placing comments in the comment section before and responding to other people's comments, which means that you can't read and write.
James, get him.
I speak to my phone when I put a comment on or when I send a text.
Can't do that on TikTok.
I'll beg to differ. You just press the comment thing.
So hang on. So hang on, right? No. So fair enough. Text to speech is how you write, but how do you read?
I don't know. Thank you for the gifts, guys. I didn't even realise I had that much.
That was you, Angela.
That was you, and Tokyo sent it. Big up, Tokyo.
Oh, you got it up.
I forgot about the heartbeats. I'm slacking. I'm number 5.
Oh, I didn't know. Sorry, Martin.
Pick the baby up from school.
No, how do you read the comments, Bob Martin?
I struggle to read them.
Those court documents if you can't read.
Sorry? Sorry, what was you saying?
He can't hear
Showing those documents. How can you read them? How do you even know what they're saying if apparently you can't read?
Because I make out what they're saying.
Who's in the background?
No, here. No, now.
What?
What do you mean you make out what they're saying now? There isn't like a wee saying that's sitting like giving you a general idea of what them words mean.
If you want to take the Mickey out of my disability, then that's fair enough. I'm not
No,
bothered.
it's no. It's not a disability because
You're
I
sat
can
there
tell you this.
laughing.
No, I'm not laughing. Because the thing is you're trying to say is that you make it out, but you're trying to make it out as if like you look at the page and then all of a sudden you can just get a general idea of what it is. No, you're reading words, and then taking an understanding from your reading. I don't understand how that does taking the piss out of you.
Look, I'm gonna go because I'm in the school grounds.
No, I would go too if I was caught out saying that I couldn't read and write.
I can't read and write.
You said you met your the lady, the young girl, on the app, and you met her because she was writing in there about her ex-boyfriend's size of his manhood.
No,
and
I
that's how
didn't
you
say
met
she was
her.
writing, and I didn't meet her in this app. It was in another app, and she was sat talking on the app.
What was it? TikTok.
I know he just read court papers on here, but he's trying to say that he can that he can look at a paper and get a general idea of what it is. But that's not what he sat and did with a court document. He sat and moved the phone along and was sitting pointing out different things that was on it.
Because
Telling us that this is
out.
her name, this is her date of birth, this is about her and the abuse and about her other two kids being removed from her car. I remember you giving a whole commentary over the document, Martin. You seem to be able to perfectly read that one.
All right, if that's what you think, mate, you need to grow some manners.
I don't need to grow some manners, Martin.
I'll be in Belfast.
No, you need to stop thinking that everybody's fucking thick. Because we're not fucking thick. You read court papers out to us on this fucking live. And listen, you be in fucking Belfast. I'll tell everybody what the fuck you're up to and we'll see how long you fucking stand in the fucking street for without running.
Chucky Arla.
Aye, you're fuck all Irish. You've an English fucking accent.
Go away, Uncle Fester.
One sec, guys. One sec, you're having this. Yeah, wait a minute. Oh, where's the other tablet I just had? There goes Bob's.
James threatening people? No, actually, I didn't threaten anybody.
He did say he was going to Belfast first.
I'll tell you, if he comes here, you wait and see what I'll shout all about fucking him in the street. That's not a fucking threat. That's a fucking guarantee. All right? I'll fucking shout it.
Wait a minute, Bobs.
How many years is the guarantee for?
And what the fuck are you going to do if it did, Heather? Up your fucking doot tart.
Yeah. Yeah, Bubs.
If you fucking feel so strongly about him, let him fucking date your fucking daughters next year. That'll fucking soon change your opinions.
Sorry, guys. Here's tablets. Anyone want the box, guys? Let me know in the comments, please. Right. Give me a sec. Right. Anybody else want the box? We've got someone else in the box. Okay. Hello, Paula.
Hello, lovely.
Yeah, I'll drop now, but thank you for having me. I just think that Martin's a bit of a weirdo. Have a good day.
Horrible.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
I don't know what I was about kids because I never had kids. I can't have kids. You know what? And it's disgraceful.
Huh?
So people should be blessed they've got kids, to be honest. So I couldn't have them anyway because something happened to me. So, but yeah, my kids are my two Yorkie dogs anyway. So that's it. and they want to take the piss out of me, they can do.
Who are you calling disgraceful?
No, I'm not saying disgraceful. You, no, don't have a go at me because I'll just go.
No, I'm only
just,
asking. I think people are
I
confused. Who
did
you
smell
calling
an assassin. It
disgraceful?
wasn't
I
me.
didn't mean that. It come out the wrong way. I mean, you should be all blessed. You've had children. You know what I mean? I always wanted children, but couldn't have any because that's all I'm saying.
Have you had a wee drink today, Paula?
No. Have you?
What?
Have you?
No, I've not had a wee drink today. I've had a wee joint today, Paula.
Oh no, don't.
Good boy, you are. Take all the tablets. Great.
Does that not agree with your medication? No.
No, I don't do stuff like that. I'm sorry.
Are you sure?
Well, I should know.
Well, fuck here. If you're not drinking alcohol and you're not doing medication, then love, I'm sorry, you're just a complete and utter moonbeam.
Don't speak to me like that. Don't you dare speak to me like that.
Get him, Paula.
I know, Paula. Come on, Paula. Come on, Paula. Try it, moonbeam. Try it, you moonbeam.
Don't you speak to me
Come
like
on.
that. I'll tell you that now.
Come for me, you moonbeam. Come on. With all your fucking mate, come on.
Oh, my darling.
Come on, ET, phone home, you fucking moonbeam. Get it out of ye.
Get back in your bloody box.
Fuck me, is that all you've got?
Maybe. Go on. Carry on.
What do you mean, go on, carry on, love? You never fucking give me a good comeback there. There's nothing for me to suck and say back to you other than moonbeam.
Okay. Carry on, mate. Carry on.
Okay, moonbeam.
Okay, carry on. I'm not gonna break.
I'm not trying to break you.
Well, that's good then, isn't it?
What the fuck is she on about breaking people?
Is there any point to this conversation? That's all a lot.
Mr.
Not really, is there?
You're a man. Do you agree with us, James, or do you agree with delusive Angie?
Listen, this is what I've come up for.
Go on.
I don't agree with it. Definitely not, because at what day and age are people accepting this now? People are saying that they're accepting it. A 20-year-old going with is it 54? Older? I've got a daughter at 20. And if my daughter went with a 50-year-old fella, he'd be getting his head kicked in.
Yep, I don't blame you. Yep,
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's not acceptable. Definitely not in the day and age.
No, it's not.
That's my opinion on it anyway.
I do agree with that.
Archangels, do you know you're in the box?
Yeah, I know I'm in the box.
Oh, hey, Victor.
How you doing, Angie? Okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, just a couple of things, just to let everybody know that James snisses gear at men's ass cracks. He does. That's what he does at men's ass cracks. And Angie, when I see her, even though there's a lot of years difference, she put it on me.
What about Tanya's big nib sniffing crack? What about Tanya's big nib? Tanya needs a traffic cone to be able to fucking do it the size of her nib. You. Talia needs a fucking traffic cone to do it up her fucking big nib. Doesn't she?
Rickstars are racist.
She's still sniffing Brian May's boxers.
Listen, James, you'd never get away with speaking like that in other men's town. And
she lives off that name long enough. Listen here, she must be a tart if she's going with you.
How can I be
she
racist?
Must
I'm
be
black,
a big fucking tart if she's going with you.
You cannot stand white people talking.
Fucking Tanya's a Tanya the
tart.
Tanya
racist.
Get out of it,
tart.
You fucking racist. Talion's the one that holds. Talion's the one with the thing.
Tanya
Tart.
She can't stand you,
Tanya Tart.
Absolute nasty.
No, but here, Tanya can fucking smell any fucking thing from a mile away. X Factor reject.
You just don't like the fact that you're a
X Factor reject.
Your jokes are dry like your back foot, mate.
Yeah, I just like you because you're a Muslim.
She can't fucking sing.
Oh dear.
Not fucking
Go and have
funny.
some bacon, Tori.
She
You know you
can't
love bacon
fucking...
sandwiches.
Oh!
Bacon eater. You love
Why
a bit
would
of
I want to have a
bacon.
bacon
Bacon
sandwich?
eater.
I'm a
Tanya's a
Muslim.
tart.
Why would I want to have a bacon
Absolute
sandwich?
dirty bastard you are.
Why would I want to have a bacon sandwich as a
You
Muslim?
can shut your
little-
fucking mouth as well, Top Girl. You
Shut
support
up.
fucking
When have you
jihadists.
guys seen me?
You support
Tanya's a tart.
jihadists. You support jihadists. You like people to hurt.
Tell everyone how you're cheating on Talia. Shall we do it? Tell
Get
everyone
out
how
of
you're
it.
cheating on Talia.
Absolutely finger.
Tell
Yeah, the only time
Where Rex I would cheat on her
everyone
too.
how
She
you're
looks
in
like a
every
girl.
Shut up. Get out of
I'd
it.
cheat on her
Get out
too,
of it,
Rex,
Tori.
with that
You
nose.
dirty man.
I'd cheat on her too,
Get
with
out
that
of it.
You
nose, Rex.
dirty Islamophobic.
Back off, you fucking
I'd
dirty
cheat on the tart too,
Bacon
Rex.
eater.
Tramp.
Bacon
Listen,
eater.
Rex, if I had the
You-
wits
you're
of
another
Christ
one.
to do
You're
that every
another
day, I'd
groomer.
cheat on her.
You're
Jesus
another
is
groomer.
king.
You're
What
another
hallelujah.
groomer.
It's just Tanya's a tart.
There's a groomer. He's another groomer.
Well, why don't you move over to
Remember, you
Pakistan
dressed up
then?
as
Move to
Hitler, you
Pakistan.
fucking
Move
wrong.
over to Pakistan.
You fucking wrong.
Move to Pakistan.
You fucking wrong.
Move
You
to
absolute
Pakistan.
tramp
Get back
of a
on the
man.
roads and fuck off
You
with your
absolute
head once.
tramp of a man.
Get out
You're
of
a
it.
tramp.
You
Christianity.
fucking stupid motherfucker. She's
Fucking
Egyptian.
muting me. Angie, tell your mods to stop muting me.
Jesus
Why would I
Christ
go
is
to
king.
Pakistan? I'm not from
Jesus
Pakistan.
Christ is king.
You are
I'm
a
not from Pakistan.
motherfucker.
Jesus
I'm not,
Christ
listen,
is king.
wait, Angie, mute him for a sec. I'm not
Get out
going
of
to
it,
stoop
go
low
on,
and
move
come
over
for
to
your
Jesus
religion
is our
because that's...
prophet, you
Hold on, Top
uneducated
Girl, 1 second. I'm not going to stoop and
son
come for your
of a
religion.
bitch.
I'm not going to stoop and come for your religion because I acknowledge Jesus in Islam. You can say what you
Yeah,
want
he's not
about
a
my
prophet.
religion.
Yeah, he wasn't
You
a
are
prophet.
an
He was
Islamophobic
God.
fucking racist.
Get out of
you
it. Get out of
tramp
it.
of a
So
man.
what? So
You
what?
tramp. You're
So
a
you're
tramp.
a tramp.
You're a
You are an
tramp.
absolute
Tanya's.
Back off. Go
Tanya's.
and take your faith over to
Tanya
somewhere
fucking
else.
is.
I never said
Tanya's
anything
the
out of
about my
England.
faith. You did.
Keep it out of England.
You was the one that brought up my faith.
Vote
I never
reform,
said anything about
everybody.
faith. I just called you a racist. I just called you a racist.
Rickster, you're a motherfucker.
You dirty. Your hairline
dirty,
receded,
dirty
Rickster.
man.
Rickster, your hairline
Imagine being
receded.
you're wearing a nappy on
Roger Farad. Big
You
up Tommy
dirty
Robinson.
prick.
Tommy Robinson's king. Big up Tommy.
Come on, let's calm down now, please.
Motherfucker.
So has he been doing the dirt on the dog then?
Get out of it, Tom.
Is he doing the dirt on the dog?
You're the first person he fucks off back out of me.
Are you doing the dirt on the
He's even
dog?
turned around and said anyone who supports jihad.
Are you doing the dirt on the
You've
dog?
got to get rid of him.
You've got to come
Stupid
back
son of a bitch.
Get out of it.
Are you doing the dirt on the dog,
Get out of
Rickster?
it, you racist.
Are you doing the
You'll be
dirt
the
on the
first
dog?
person. You'll be the first one that gets fucked
Are
off.
you
out of
doing
it.
the dirt on
He's
the
even
dog,
said anybody who
Rickster?
supports
son of a
jihadists will
bitch.
be fucked off out of
Son
it.
of
Get
a
out of
bitch.
it. Reform, reform, reform. Fucking right, I'm voting reform. Big up Tommy Robinson. I love reform. Nigel Farage.
Do you think he'll pay for a hair transplant?
You probably
for
don't even know how to vote, Rickster, let's be honest.
Do you think he'll pay for a hair transplant for you?
Smiles wants the box and hopefully she comes
Reform. Listen, guys, be proud to where you're from, yeah? Be proud. Don't let anybody use the racism card against you. Not once have I said anything. Not once have I said anything racist. I haven't said anything racist. I'm saying, I vote reform. It's a Christian world, yeah. I don't want Islam in my country. Facts. I don't want mosque every road of my street. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. Big up to Northern Ireland. Big up to the fucking Irish people. Big up the IRA. Fucking right as well. Fucking keep going, people. Keep fucking going.
Bitch.
You know, we will not be Islamic. We will not be an Islamic country.
It won't. Son of a bitch.